So, perfect. We are recording. So, ladies, I am so dang fired up to bring you tonight's call. And more importantly, I'm so excited. Holy crap, 64 of you are on this call. And what I really, really want you to do is be intentional with this 45 minutes. And I'm going to do my best to make sure I bring you the best content I can in the next 45 minutes. But what I need from you is for you to be intentional with this 45 minutes, whether it's taking notes, whether it is just absorbing and listening to the information, but you need to be as intentional with this moment in time and not scrolling and not doing anything else. Once again, if you need to leave this call, do so, and you can watch the recording after. But for those of you who do not know, this past weekend, myself, Virginia, and Marie went to Brendon Burchard's High Performance Habits Academy. And it was the most impactful and pivotal moment I can say in my business. And I know when I look back at this year and 5 years from now, I can be like, it was that moment that changed my life. It's the same thing as when I signed up as a coach and was like, oh, March 6th, 2016, that changed my life. And this is that second moment that changed everything for me. So I have put together kind of part one of the incredible content that I thought would be valuable to every single one of you tonight. And something that you guys can put into action right now. So for tonight's team call, my goal is to be intentional and for you to be intentional with this moment and understand of the power that you have within yourself to take control of this business, whether you are a brand new coach, an emerald coach, a ruby coach, a diamond coach, or a 15-star diamond coach. I want you to know that you have the power within you to achieve your goals. So, here we go, guys. I'm like buzzing right now, and I haven't stopped buzzing. So I'm just so excited. We're all here on this call right now for a reason. At one point in time, there was a spark lit or a post you saw or a word you saw that attracted you to your coach, whether it was debt-free, whether it was her fitness transformation, whether it was the freedom with her family, paying off her credit card, whatever it was, you all know that specific post that your coach posted that you're like, I'm going to do that coaching thing, aren't I? And that was the post that got you to sign up. For me, I saw the freedom that Virginia had. I saw how happy she was. And coming from a girl who's struggling with crazy depression and anxiety, being able to see that freedom and that joy, that just spoke to me. And that was after 2 years of having her blocked on social media. I've become best friends with her 3 years later, which is really hilarious and an ongoing joke. So what I wanted is I really wanted more from life. And I know every single one of you who is on this call has a vision and you have something inside of you. And that's the reason why you showed up for tonight's call. Am I right? You guys all know like your goal, your vision, that 5-year goal, that 10-year goal, that 1-year goal you guys have. Hands up. You all have that vision, that goal. If you don't have a goal right now, you need to just stop and do that right now. It's getting a goal. But you all have that. So tonight we are going to go over the 3 important aspects that has honestly shifted everything for me this weekend and awakened everything from within. And I apologize that I'm going to be like looking at my paper, but I just have so much content that I want to give you guys and I don't want to miss out on any little steps. So there are 3 concepts tonight we're going to go over: the spark, the flame, the bonfire. Okay, so the spark, the flame, the bonfire. So the spark, this all begins with ambition, wanting more for you, for your family, for your future. And to get closer to those dreams, we need ambition. So what I want every single one of you to do right now is close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. Yes, one more time. Nice big deep breath in. Now I want you to visualize your life as though you've already achieved your goals, whether it's debt-free, whether it is you're a top coach, whether it's you're sitting in your dream house, in your dream office with your kids running up to you and saying, Mom, let's go outside. It's time to go outside. And you have the freedom to just put your computer away and go hang out with your kids. I want you to visualize, maybe it's you standing on stage receiving the top coach award. Maybe it is you hitting the million club, paying off your credit card, or maybe it's quitting your job in this moment. I want you to visualize that right now. Deep breath in, close your eyes, and visualize that right now. Now, what experiences are you going to have when you achieve that goal? How do you want to be with your friends? How do you want to be with your kids? How do you want to be with your spouse? And how do you want to feel deep down in your belly when you're interacting with your kids, when you're interacting with your husband or your wife, how you are interacting with those people around you? Deep breath and continue to visualize that. How clear, how bright, how exactly do you want to feel in those moments that you've achieved that goal? It's probably one of the most incredible feelings. Now you guys can open your eyes, and I want you to be unapologetic with what you want. I don't care what Susan or Karen or that Debbie Downer best friend has to say about your goals and your dreams, but I want you to be unapologetic with that vision that you just pictured. I want you to be unapologetic with going after that and being ambitious with what you want. And it is so important for you to take action on those experiences today, not tomorrow, today. And we're going to teach you guys now. If you want to have a loving relationship with your spouse or your friends, I want you to do something special for them tonight. Whether it is just giving them a hug before bed, being present with them. Maybe your spouse is away from you and you're doing a long distance relationship. Guess what, you guys? Send them a loving message about how much you care for them in this moment. And I don't care if you're in a fight. I want you to send them a message about how much you care for them. If you don't have a spouse, send a message to a family member. Send a message to your best friend. Tell them how much you care about them tonight. And what I want you to understand is you don't have to be perfect with it. I don't want you to think that perfection and ambition have to come hand in hand, because with ambition becomes poison when perfection comes into the scene. So your invites, make them messy. Your posts, make them even messier. And when it comes to perfection, guys, no one's perfect. Nobody knows what perfect is. But if you continue to take the actions and you continue to grow with those actions, that's where the ambitious fire comes. So if we want to stay connected with our ambition, we need to take our lives to the next level, because ambition and expectancy equals the spark, which is knowing it is possible. So expectancy is believing in your dream. So we have that ambition, we have that vision, but now we know that we can believe in that dream. And one thing that can come into our head is, I want to be a top 10 coach. For me personally, you guys, I spoke at NLC, for those of you who don't know, and the girl who spoke with me as well, she's number 2 in the entire company right now. And I decided to compare myself, and I decided to put my foot on the brakes, because I was like, oh, well, there goes that dream of you hitting top 10 this year, Britt. She's already gone and done it. Adios. Kick that one to the dust. But that doesn't make any sense. Just because someone else is being successful doesn't mean you can't be either. So you still have to believe that you can achieve those dreams with greater clarity and owning your ambition, because disappointment goes away when you adopt a learning mindset. I'll say that again. Disappointment goes away when you adopt a learning mindset. So if you have a goal of Success Club 10, guess what? If you don't want to be disappointed, you have to become a learner. How do you hit Success Club 10? You help 5 people with a challenge pack. Okay. Well, how do I get 5 people? You go to your invites. Okay, now how many invites do you think you need to do for 5 people? I'm going to say for 5 yeses, you probably want to be sending out 20 to 30 invites a day if you want to do that in a week, because we have like 10 days left in the month. So go big. 20 invites. Y'all have 20 people on Instagram. Do not lie to me. I know you got them. Say, this is the message you guys can write down right now. Grab your pens. This is the invite you will send out to all your friends after. Hey girl, or however you guys word it. If you don't talk like me, do not write that down. But hey girl, I see you're still watching me. Why haven't you joined me yet? Easy peasy. They're going to give you an objection. You bat that objection out of the park. Boom. Success Club point. You're welcome. Easy, guys. We overthink it. We think we need to have this like Oscar speech. You don't. How do you want to be invited? Right? You don't want someone to like blurb all over you. I had a girl message me the other day, like gave me a novel because of some legging company that's in Canada. And I was just like, how about, no, you don't message me like that. You say, hey girl, I got some new leggings. Want to check them out? I would have been like, yeah, send me some info. But the fact she like word vomited on me wasn't a bad thing. But here's the thing, you guys. I spent the last 2 out of 3 years of my business word vomiting on people. Been there. So wipe that off your back. Guess what? Take away failure by taking action. It's going to work out. So this brings us to the flame, the attention. When your heart wants it, you focus your attention on it. So if we have more attention on it, it's going to grow. And the lack of focus is when you start giving up. And when you give up, guess what you do? You grab this little device here and you start going, blah, 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 blah. Oh, someone liked this. Oh, I should buy this. Oh, I should buy this. I probably should be sending out invites right now, but I'm not going to do that because, Karen, she's still with that boyfriend and we told her to dump him that a while ago, but nope, she's still with him. Scrolling. 3 hours later and you haven't sent out a freaking invite. Also, I apologize, you guys, if I drop the F-bomb. But if y'all know me right now, I dropped the F-bomb. So if you have children, I just gave you like a thing. But I held myself off there. Squirrel. Anyways, you guys. When you feel like giving up, you go to your phone and you scroll and waste your freaking time. How many of you, raise a hands, are busy? Y'all got crap going on. Y'all working full time. Y'all are mamas. Y'all cat moms, dog moms. Y'all have boyfriends, girlfriends, best friends. Y'all busy. You got things to do. So now why are you wasting 5 hours a day scrolling on nonsense? Take your nose out of the phone and go hit your goals. Take your life back. Make attention on the things, the items that are going to move your business forward. Guess what's going to make your business move forward? Invites, not scrolling, invites. Can I get an amen? Okay. So one of the best things that I heard this weekend is don't be around talkers, be around doers. And this is a lesson that I've been doing over the last 2 years. I started to surround myself with old Success Club partners, with old friends, with old coaches on my team that said they were going to do this. I'm going to hit Diamond. I'm going to hit Success Club X, Y, and Z. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then they've never done that. Right? Do we all know a Success Club partner that always says oh, we're all going to hit this big giant goal. And then you're going to hit Success Club 10 and they are at Success Club -2. Y'all know that? Maybe you've been that person because I have. I've been that person. Said I was going to hit Success Club 50 and maybe 10. It's happened before. And that's okay. But what you need to be conscious of and intentional about is who you're surrounding yourself by. If you want to move your business forward, if you want to achieve that vision that you had at the start of this call, little secret here, surround yourself with the people who are already achieving what you want. You want to hit Premier? Go find Premier coach to be best friends with. You want to hit Elite? Find some Elite coaches you want to do. You want to be financially free and make 10K a month? Go find a friend who has 10K. When you surround yourself with these people, guess what? You're going to level up. And you're going to learn the tools and tactics that they do every day to achieve those goals. So consistency is doing more of what matters and doing it by noon. So at this conference, there was all high performers, people in all different aspects of business, people who had $1 million businesses, people who were just starting their businesses, the whole spectrum. It wasn't Beachbody. It was everything and everywhere. But because we're all Beachbody coaches, and I've been a coach for 3 years, I kind of know what's going to move your guys' business forward. And I'm really guilty of not doing the business action items, but I'm going to, holy crap, I'm going to tell all 74 of you what is going to move your business forward. And the action item, the one item that's going to move your business forward. And we're all going to agree, and we are all going to raise our hands. We agree that we take this action item. You guys want success, right? You probably want to move your business forward. Yeah, that's why you're on the call. Hey, okay. One action item that's going to move your business forward between today and the end of the month. Invite to your challenge group. Yeah, shocking. You wish it was like starting a blog, starting a vlog, doing a website, creating that awesome graphic, doing this, doing that. No. Every single one of you who is on this call, 75 of you. Oh, the person who just signed on is like, what just happened? What did I sign into? But this is it. The one item that every single one of you is going to commit to between now and then is you pick the number. Because I don't know your goals and I don't know how fast you want to run. Me, I'm a freaking sprinter. I got big goals by the end of the year, and I'm telling you, all 75 of you, I'm ending the year at number 4. That's it. For me, that's what I want to do. For some of you, you're like, I want to rock Premier. I'm going to hit diamond. I'm going to be an emerald coach. I'm going to make $100 a week. Whatever your goal is that lights your soul on fire, I want you to think of that goal. And what's going to get you there is those invites. So on your little piece of paper right there, I want you guys to write, I'm going to send out blank number of invites by noon every day until October. Holy crap, Brittany, it's March 31st. It's definitely not October, you guys. I don't know what just happened there, but blank number of invites, you pick. And I want you to put in the chat right now what your number is. 5 invites, it has to be a minimum of 3. Every single one of you. If you're on this call, minimum 3 invites. I'm just setting the minimum bar. 3, 5, 30, 60, whatever it is. But whatever you do tomorrow by noon, you have to do that number on Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. None of this like, oh crap, I didn't send out my 10 invites, so I'm going to send out 30 tomorrow. Nuh-uh. Consistency till the end of the month. Okay? So keep blowing that chat up, ladies. And then how this is going to happen is you're going to become the leader of your morning. And now, after you've picked that number, and I don't know what your guys' morning schedule is. Some of you guys have the mornings off. Some of you guys have to be at work at 6 a.m. Some of you guys have babies that wake you up at 3 a.m. Whatever your morning is, whatever time you have from your wake up until noon, you need to schedule the time, the exact time that you're going to put those invites in. For me, my invites start at 10 a.m. I have to make sure my morning routine, my workout, and my post-workout meal is all done before 10 o'clock. I'm showered, I'm ready to rock, and my invites start going out at 10 a.m. That's when my buzzer goes, and that's when I will be sending out my invites every single day. So besides your number of invites, you decide, because you are the leader of your schedule. Not your kid's soccer coach or your kid's baseball coach or your husband's schedule or this. You need to be the owner of your dreams and be intentional of that vision. And being intentional with that vision means that you are going to set a time for you to sit down and do those needle moving activities. And here's a little tip. As you're sending out those invites, you guys, This is your 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, however much time you are able to delegate to that before noon. You need to understand that this isn't send out an invite and respond to like Karen and Susan and Cheryl and Debbie. Okay? No. Invites only. No responding to anybody. Even if you sent out an invite and they're like, yeah, I'm interested. I don't care. You strictly invites, go for it. And if you haven't seen, I don't know if I did it on one of these calls, probably not. But one thing that I could challenge you, or you could challenge your team to do, is 11 invites in 22 minutes. If you're a brand new coach that is around the emerald and you're working your way up to diamond, 11 invites, 22 minutes. Set your timer. Challenge accepted, ladies. Those of you who are diamond and are pushing harder, I'd go 22 invites in 11 minutes. And you could probably shock yourself and be like, 22 invites only took me about 5 minutes. Yeah. So if it does, guess what? Keep pushing harder, guys. Fired, you guys. This is all making sense. You guys are understanding everything. I'm not just jibber jabbering. Yeah, we're good. We're all on the same page. Perfect. Oh, challenge accepted by Val. I love it. She's on my level, you guys. Okay. So we have the spark. We have the flame. Now let's bring it all together with this bonfire. The bonfire is your attitude. It's your attitude towards your ambition, your goal, your consistency, and that vision that you have for your life. Your attitude is positive and optimism, and that's the number one thing. And what you want to be careful with, once again, is with this little device. You need to be intentional with this bad boy. Because, guys, it is a time sucker. Have you guys ever been scrolling? Once again, scrolling, realize like 3 hours went by? Little story for me. Every night, I'm slightly addicted to going to bed, opening up my computer and watching Friends episodes. I've literally watched Friends every single night for probably 4 years. It's disgusting to admit that, but it's the sound that I would fall asleep to. And I say I'm going to bed at 9:30. I really go to bed at like 12:30. Anyone been like stuck in the loophole of Netflix or you're scrolling through your phone? Yeah. Everyone's like, oh crap, she's calling us out on our shit. Yep. That's the thing that you need to be intentional about. So this is my favorite moment of the entire conference that I think changed my entire life. I want you to take a second and I want you to be honest. Phone's down if you brought your phone out, even though it's supposed to be on airplane mode. But take a second. I want you to think of the last 6 months. Okay? The last 6 months, come and gone. Is your last 6 months the attitude you need to lead your life in the next 6 years? The person you were in the last 6 months, was that who you see yourself in 6 years? Is that the attitude that you want to be in 6 years from now? Hands up if you're like, oh yeah, I crushed in the last 6 months and that's exactly who I'm going to be 6 years from now. Oh, this girl? I mean, I feel like I did pretty good and I grew a little bit. And I know every single one of you grew because you're all on this call. You all showed up tonight. You're all watching this recording. So you did a little bit of growth. But that vision that you had at the start of this call, that woman you want to be or man you want to be, guess what? You need to start showing up as her or him right now. You need to put your intention in your growth. It's the compound effect, you guys. If your goals are like a Lindsay Matway of like exploding and holding all Beachbody crowns and all the stuff, and you want to be Bonnie Engel or whoever the heck you want to be, Amy Silverman, and living on a beach, guess what? You're not going to be them. But you can be like the Carly or the Cassie or the Mac or the Stacy. And you can be that epic version of yourself that you see 6 years from now, tomorrow morning. Why the hell not? Y'all know who you want to be. Y'all like, I know the fire woman I want to be 6 years from now. You know how healthy you want your relationship you want to be. You know how epic you want your marriage to be, your relationship with your kids, with your friends. You guys know that dream, that incredible feeling that you want to have in 6 years from now. Start cultivating that tomorrow morning. Why not? That's how growth is going to happen, you guys. It's an incredible compound effect. And here's the thing. Britt, that sounds awesome. And my goals are so huge and I cannot wait to achieve them. And you're going to be fired up after this call, or at least I hope you are. But then guess what? Tomorrow, when you sit down for your 20 minutes of invites, guess who walks in the door? Your old BFF fear. Oh God, what is Carol going to say to me today? Everyone's going to say no. Why would anybody want to get portion fix from me? Who is going to give me this Shakeology objection today? Oh my God, I don't know what the heck is going on with Ultimate Portion Fix. And you're going to let all that fear creep in. Guess what? We get rid of fear by taking responsibility. And what we're really scared of and what we're really fearful of is our true power. And we're really scared of is our soul. Y'all know that version of you that you saw 6 years down the road. Y'all saw that version you had at the start of the call. Y'all know that's inside of you, and that's your soul talking to you. That's that inner, like, bombshell girl you got walking around inside of you. Guess what? We're kind of scared of her because we're not sure we're ready to handle all of her. And I remember that feeling. I know that feeling of being like, shit, I got big goals, but like, ooh, that means I'm going to have a big team. That means I'm going to have to organize everybody. And if I can't organize myself, how am I going to organize a giant team? How am I going to organize having 100 people in my challenge group? How am I going to organize everything? How am I going to have time to do everything? Guess what? You have to own it. You have to figure out where you want to go and start implementing all that stuff today. You got to start growing. And I think it was really cool is understanding that all of our souls, they're lions, but we end up showing up like a little mouse because we're like, what if the world can't handle me? And I'm going to tell you something super impactful. This weekend, of course, we're surrounded by like 2,000 people who just like have their hands in the air and who are just like so excited and high on life. And here's the thing, you guys. I felt that true version of me. And I met so many incredible people who accepted me exactly who I was. And it was the most incredible and moving thing. And I sat on the top of a parkade and I bawled my little eyes out because I was like, after years and years and years of people telling me I was unworthy and nobody would like me for who I am, guess what? I was accepted by so many loving people who loved the real me. And there's so many people here on this planet that are going to love the real you. And when you show up as her tomorrow on Instagram and Facebook and you share the real you, the loud you, the lion you that's inside of you, that's when your tribe walks in. That's when you're going to get a bunch of girls who show up on your team with St. Bernards, who love fitness, who have a slight pizza addiction, who like ham and pineapple pizza, and probably was an athletic athlete. Just don't worry about that one. But guys, I have 3 girls on my team right now with St. Bernards. Ridiculous. I didn't know 3 girls had St. Bernards. And now we got St. Bernards and breeders on our team. And honestly, it's the best thing ever. But guess what? It's because I showed up as myself. I decided to get the St. Bernard. I started to show the St. Bernard. And now we got St. Bernard people. So what do you like to do? You into cats? Well, start showing your cat. If you like yoga, guess what? You're going to find a bunch of yoga people. Find your stuff and grow from there. So you got to start taking responsibility of your soul. Start diving into that person that's inside of you. Start growing into that person and decide that those little things that are going to get you there, whether it is having that beautiful relationship with your spouse, with your friends, all of that stuff, you guys, you just got to take responsibility for it. Maybe you need to start like communicating better with your husband. Maybe you need to start setting business hours. Crap, I bet you 99% of you probably don't have a schedule that's written down hour for hour. I bet you a lot of you have no idea what time you're doing your power hour tomorrow. Hands up. Who knows what time they're doing their power hour tomorrow? You know what time you're doing your power hour? Perfect. So that is maybe, like, I can scroll through all the things. I'm going to bet that's less than 10% of you guys who actually know what time you're doing power hour. Guess what? I had no idea what time I was doing my power hour until January 1st. 3 years it took me a decision to figure out when I was doing my power hour. Take control of your business. Take control of your life and ownership of your soul and ownership of where you want to go, and start implementing all that stuff today. And I want you to own your dream, because avoiding doing your power hour, avoiding doing your invites, that creates a solution for suffering. Hey, have you ever sat there and been like, oh, I'm too scared to send out my invites. I'm too scared to send out my invites. And you sit there with anxiety and panic for like about 5 hours. And then you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my God, I have nobody to invite. So then it like catapults into another thing. And you're like, oh, I can't invite anybody because I haven't invited in like 6 months. And literally how I used to be. You want to know how you get rid of that like crazy, like fear BFF that walks into your house, or that anxiety person that walks into your house with all of the doubts? You just send out the gosh darn invites, ladies. Before noon. At that 10 o'clock time. Set your timer, 20 minutes. Fire out those emails. Guess what? You're going to feel pretty damn happy. Guess what? I bet you at nighttime, you're going to be able to spend that incredible time, that extra time that you usually waste on invites, which means like you're probably wasting like 3 hours talking yourself out of the invites. You're going to spend that with your kids. You're going to spend that time being present with your husband, present with your spouse, present with your best friends. Maybe it just means you get to go for a walk outside with your dog. How awesome would that be? Because guys, that's what this business is about. Freedom. Freedom. I feel like Oprah giving you guys all the golden tickets right now. But here's the thing, you guys, right? I bet you 99% of you probably joined this business for some sort of freedom, whether it was your health, your wealth, or your time. Hey, hands up, some sort of freedom that brought you to this business? Yeah. You get freedom by scheduling your life. Make that a priority. Scheduling your life, and you're going to get up time. You're going to have so much more time to spend with the people you love, because guys, that's what life's about. Getting these experiences with our loved ones, traveling the world, doing what makes us do best, rather than sitting in this anxiety hole of like, oh, I'm not sending out invites because I don't know what Karen from high school is going to say. No, get rid of that, you guys. So here's my question for you. Are you owning your dream, or are you avoiding your dream? And gosh darn, ladies, when you set your time, or when you set a time for sending your invites before noon, I want you to set that alarm in your phone. For me, it's going to be 10 a.m. At 10 a.m., my alarm's going to go off every single day, and it's going to say, are you owning your dream, or are you avoiding it? Guess what? That's going to set fire to my thumbs, and you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be firing out invites. Right? Ownership. Take it. Go after it, guys. So, a little other note we have here is fear is poor management of the mind. Put the right thoughts in your mind and in that merry-go-round. So, remember, we are avoiding our invites. We are avoiding because we didn't know what Karen would say, because Karen was kind of a bitch in high school, and you know what, she's judging me, and you know it's going to be tough, and it's going to be hard, and oh no, what if someone says no, and oh no, I'm not good enough, why am I qualified to be a coach? Oh my God, why would someone want to join my team? Because I wouldn't want to join my team because I don't know what's going on. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, failure, 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 failure. Anyone have that go through their mind? Yeah. Y'all laughing because it's true. Guess what? Me too. You're not alone in this. You're freaking human. But what if that can be merry-go-round option A or merry-go-round option B. I am in control of my destiny. I am in control of my vision. I am the owner of and a CEO of an epic business that can allow me to grow to a 7-figure business. And I'm going to be a top coach one day. And my God, I cannot wait to inspire and empower so many incredible women to find their purpose, their passion, and create freedom in their life. People want to join me. I have an incredible team. People are thriving in my team. People want to join me. Be a much better merry-go-round to take. Ladies, your best friend comes up to you and says, oh, you're not good enough. Why would anyone want to join you? All this other crap. No. If your best friend ever says anything negative about you, you better say bye, Felicia, to that woman. Right? You would never say anything bad about your best friend and to your best friend. So why are you saying that to yourself, ladies? Go pump up your tires. And if you don't feel comfortable pumping up your own tires, guess what? There's 74 people on here. You find 1 person, 2 person, 3 persons, people. You find a little group of people here, ladies. And guess what? You make a group thread every single morning, pump each other's tires up. Find somebody to creep on Instagram, go pump their tires up. Guess what? They'll pump yours. Get fired up before you send out the invites. Listen to your favorite songs. If you're feeling crappy and down, guess what? Carol that you're trying to invite, she's not going to join you because she feels that. When you're on fire and you take ownership of your business and you actually understand what Ultimate Portion Fix is about because you took ownership and decided to actually look at the product knowledge guide on the Coach Online Office and read it for 10 minutes, and then you listen to the podcast about it, guess what? You're pretty confident to invite to Ultimate Portion Fix. Am I right? Yes, Brittany, you're correct. Yes, Brittany. Yeah, guys, it's not a secret. It's not a secret. That's how we run the business. So we want to make sure that we're managing our thoughts. So I'm going to get a little serious here, you guys. We often fear rejection, right? Britt, I believe it. I believe in my dream. I believe that I'm going to hit number 4 this year. I believe I'm going to be an elite coach by July 31st. I believe that and I own it. But what if they say no? What if I have a bad day? What if they don't respond to me? Here's something that's going to be a reality check. And I can say this because I've done it. Guys, if you are above 18, which you are because you're on this call, and you are so scared of rejection and worrying so much, and 90% or honestly 20% of your day is worrying about what happens that day, you need to see a therapist. I've gone to a therapist. Actually, I've gone to 4 different therapists for the last 6 years. Date your therapist. Chalene Johnson has incredible podcasts about getting therapists. Guys, it's not laying on the couch. I tried. My therapist didn't have one. But guys, I have actually like province-wide therapists. It's amazing. I have a woman here in Regina who's super friendly, and I have a woman in Brandon. And they both do their jobs. And I had one before, but I just didn't really vibe with her. And guys, you're going to know it. It's like dating, okay? When you see a therapist, when you see someone, you're going to have that connection with them. And if you don't, maybe see them one more time. And if you still don't get that connection, bye, Felicia, go get somebody else. Because when you guys see a therapist, it's so amazing and it unlocks everything. And, you know, you might be sitting here and your life is fine and dandy and you got no issues and all power to you, girl. Guess what? Go see a therapist. That's my challenge for you guys. Every single one of you, 73. I wish I had a discount code or was getting some sort of pump up for this. But guys, it's so impactful because the thoughts, they help retrain those thoughts. They help retrain those worry things. And it's going to allow you to stop playing small. And it's going to help you unlock those fears. Maybe it's for your marriage. Maybe it's for interacting with your kids. Maybe it's something that happened when you were 5 years old and you remember that Johnny kicked you at the playground and you're still worrying about that. Guys, go see a therapist. It's not scary. I do it. I'm open about it. It's been the best thing ever. Saved my life. Completely saved my life. Like on many occasions. Depression, anxiety, suicide, everything. Toxic relationship, boom. Women helped me, empowered me. And if you guys have any questions, because I know therapy can be super scary to talk about, message me, email me, Brittany Hielko. Actually, do not DM me because that's just stressful. Email me. You guys can write down my email right now, brittanyhielko@gmail.com. And just ask me any questions and I will respond to you guys. I can hop on a call, but it is so empowering and it's going to unlock you to get over that BS story that you're telling yourself about not achieving that vision. And how awesome is that, right? Get over that little bump, that BS story, and go away with it. It's going to be so incredible. So here's a little exercise. I want you guys to put your hands up. If you know 3 people in the course of your life from today to the beginning of time, if you know 3 people who have hurt you, whether it's like making fun of you, something that like really, really like hurt your soul. Someone made fun of you, someone like really hurt you, like broke up, your ex-boyfriend cheated on you. Like it can be dark, scary things. Hands up. Someone's been hurt by 3 people before in their life? Okay. Hands up, and you can put your hands down. So hands up if you know 5 people in your life that have hurt you before. So 5 people. Okay. Hands up if you know 20 people in the course of your life who have hurt you. 20. If you can picture their name, if you can picture what they look like, if you guys know 20 people that have hurt you, nobody's hands are up, you guys. So let's reverse this question. Now, I want you to put your hands up if you know 5 people who you've gotten along with. 5 people you've gotten along with. 10 people you've gotten along with. 100 people you've gotten along with. Guys, there's 75 people on this call, and I bet you know 15 others. Probably got along with them. Who's probably known about 500 people they've gotten along with throughout the course of their life? Whether it's like the lady you saw at the grocery store, the woman who helped you pick out that cute Lulu outfit, the girls in your challenge group. Yeah. Now, I'm horrible at math, and I'm horrible with numbers. But ladies, there's a hell of a lot more hands up of good things that happened in your life than bad. There are more people who believe in you, who are going to have a positive impact in your life, and who are going to cheer you on, than the people who are going to kick you when you're down. So send out those invites. Grow. Hang out with those people who are going to teach you and allow you to grow. Get a success club partner. Get a success pod to pump up your tires. Get a success group. There's 72 people on here. Now, I want you to find 5 people, maybe 3 people, maybe you and your success partner. From now on, send each other a text as soon as you're done that power hour. When you've listened to an epic call, a team call, if you've listened to a great podcast, share it on the Success Clubbers page. Share it in the team page. Share it with your team. Share it with your success club. Share it on your social media. Guys, I just listened to this incredible call by Brittany Hielko, and I totally think you guys should check it out. It's on her YouTube channel. Pay the positive forward, you guys. Pay what you're learning forward. Share it with people. Grow. Be surrounded with people who are going to grow with you. Now it's time for you to let go. It's time for you to allow your spark to burn into this incredible bonfire, you guys. It's time for you to own your dream. It's time for you to be the cheerleader for your team. There's no regret to live in this room. You are free, ladies. You are free from that BS story you used to tell yourself. And it's time for you to rise. Now, I have a quick challenge for you, ladies. I want you to grab your pen and paper, and and I want a blank piece of paper. So none of the jibber jabber, blank piece of paper. Flat back of the paper, whatever it is, flip, flip, flip. I want you, I'm going to set the timer on my phone for 1 minute. Oh God, I went over time, you guys. I'll be quick. Okay, 1 minute. Oh no, screen recording. Okay, here we go. For 1 minute, I want you to brain dump all of the words that your future self will feel. Whether it's confidence, joyful, loving, happy, excited, all of those things, I want you to brain dump them, and it can be anything and everything, okay? So I'm gonna start the timer. Just let your pen go and go for it, ladies. Joyful, loving, confident, healthy, empowering, thoughtful, unapologetic. How is that woman that you're going to be 6 years from now going to speak to herself? What are the words that you would use to describe her? Beautiful. Now I want you to look at all those words. First off, I want you to smile because all those words are who you are right now. But what we're going to do is we're going to get real specific. I want you to go and circle 3 words on that piece of paper. 3 words that mean the most to you. For me, it was unapologetic. It was thoughtful, and it was impactful. So circle your 3 words. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to type your words into the chat. All 3 words that you decided that meant the most to you. And once you've put them in the chat, you're going to set a timer after this call once a day. Maybe it's 9 o'clock, maybe it's 10 o'clock, maybe it's 7 a.m., whatever time it is. And you're going to put, I am successful. I am powerful. I am unapologetic. And I want you to remind yourself of that every damn day, because that's going to be your trigger to become this high performer. This is going to be that trigger that's going to allow you to grow. And guys, free, happy, strong, ambitious, glowing. What an epic word, you guys. That is so incredible. So in closing, you guys, I have something for you. It's time for you to choose your life, choose your dream, and own it. So I'm going to share a little something with you, possibly. And give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to need thumbs up if you guys can hear this. You're broken down and tired. Yeah? Perfect. It's time to close your eyes. It's time to take 3 deep breaths. And I just want you to enjoy this, ladies. You can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountain. We gon' walk it out and ooh, mountain. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up.
The silence is quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Mountains, bring it to its feet. Mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, I like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
Ladies, you have the power to achieve your goals. That woman that you want to be 6 years from now, she's inside you today, and she just wants you to go. Set intention for your business. Set intention for your life. And guys, we're here all together to rise. We're all here together to own each other's dreams. And ladies, we are linking arms and going to crush this. I am so thankful, and I apologize that I took up all of your time tonight. I said it was 45 minutes, but it's me. So usually I don't stick to any time limits. That is a goal. But I'm proud of you guys. And I thank you for your time tonight. And I'm so honored to be in the same group as you ladies. And I'm so honored to have every single one of you guys in this. I cry. So dang thankful for every single one of you. So I love you guys. Go and set some damn bonfires out there. And together we are going to have the biggest, limitless, unforgettable bonfire this year. It's time to believe in that spark, ladies. I love you all. And if you have any questions, you can unmute yourselves, I think. But I love you guys. There you go. You guys are the best. So, I don't think there's any questions. Go be epic. Go be amazing. And ladies, when you do your intentions tomorrow, when you see your alarm go off, I want you to screenshot that. Whatever time you choose tomorrow, your words, your 3 words, I want you to screenshot that, and I want you to tag me in it tomorrow morning. And my Insta stories is going to be a freaking blow up of powerful messages. And this is how we get that bonfire going. Tomorrow morning, screenshot when your alarm goes off with those incredible words and tag me in it. I love you, ladies. And I'm so dang excited for what the future has in store. I love you. Have an incredible night. Bye, you guys.